Look at this poster. Just take in this image for a moment. A huge gorilla in a baseball uniform. That was all that my friends and I needed to give this film a watch. A South Korean film about a gorilla joining a baseball team. This is a movie, and it is glorious. Mr. Go is astounding in the mere fact that it exists. I know I should talk about the film a bit more extensively, and I will, but holy hell, I am still reeling from the ecstasy of seeing this movie. Mr. Go follows the story of a 15-year-old girl named Wei Wei, who from birth has been raised alongside a lowland gorilla called Ling Ling. She trains him, teaches him to understand her, and encourages his incredible batting abilities. When the circus she runs seems finally ready to collapse under its debts, a wily sports agent nicknamed the Bounty Hunter finds out about Ling Ling and gives him a chance to play pro baseball. You can instantly imagine how this will play out, and no matter what you come up with, you will still be surprised. The story involves a spectacular journey for all of those involved. The sports movies I'm used to usually have a rise in fortune for the protagonist at the start, then a fall, and a glorious comeback in the final act. When it comes to this film's plot, there's at least half a dozen changes in fortune, and they happen one after the other with barely enough time for the dust to settle. We get introduced to the corrupt and devious business end of Korean baseball. We watch as the teams play ruthlessly to win, somehow without questioning the presence of a huge gorilla on the field. And all along this path, Wei Wei and Ling Ling's close bond is severely tested. The movie not only has hilarious action, but some genuine moments for the characters to make realizations about themselves. This is like if a sci-fi movie actually gave a damn about being a good film. And considering this film was made for a fraction of the cost that a normal Hollywood blockbuster would cost, the production value is genuinely impressive. I should say that I have seen several great films from that part of the world, but aside from that, I'm mostly unused to Asian cinema, let alone South Korean cinema. But this has given me a new taste for their way of movie making. Mr. Go thrives in a very stylish and over-the-top atmosphere which dares you to embrace the madness and revel in its emotional roller coasters. As baffled as I was by this film, I truly felt invested in the main characters. I went on that roller coaster with my hands waving in the air. Get in line and join in, I say. If you don't mind reading subtitles and if you can embrace the CGI, you are in for a wild adventure.